Pete Hoekstra, Jane Harman,
Ted Kennedy,
Leon Panetta, Ken Duberstein,
John Podesta, Pat Buchanan, General Batiste,
Zalmay, Khalilzad, Arlen, Specter, Levin,
Arnold, Schwarzenegger, Senator John Kerry. He now has a month under the Constitution to form a new government. Will you give him the full month as called for under the Constitution?
Oh, absolutely. It would be absurd not to do that. What I was doing is putting pressure on and saying that you have to have a timetable.
I don't see any reason why you couldn't see the total withdrawal. We're running into months now, 6 or 8 more months for the remainder of the year.
I think our goal should be that most of the troops be out of Iraq by the end of this year.
They have 30 days to pick the other cabinet officials, and then their cabinet has to govern. I think that if the lights don't go on by August, when it's 130 degrees out there, which was the case last August as well, I don't know that they will make it.
Osama bin Laden is back. What's your reaction?
My reaction is that it underscores the failure of this administration to capture him. This is one of the reasons that Donald Rumsfeld should resign.
Does Secretary Rumsfeld do wrong, in your view, that causes you to say he must be replaced?
Bob, I think it's all a matter of treating the military with contemptuous attitudes, dismissive behavior, and arrogance.
I'd go to the UN first. If we can't, it does appear that Russia and China will probably exert a veto. I think that we have to go to a bilateral sanctions, not the nuclear military option. I think that is not a constructive or positive discussion. Other military options ought to be kept on the table.
And we as public policymakers need to know that as we're moving forward and as decisions are being made on Iran, we don't have all of the information that we would like to have.
There has to be an agreement between Democrats and Republicans on a list of amendments. I think that most of them would be defeated where they seek to weaken the committee bill, and it would be a tough conference, candidly, with the House.
I think we can get it if we'll follow the lead of Senators Specter and Leahy, and if, and this is a big if, the administration will weigh in and the president will take a leadership role on this.
I don't believe in amnesty at all. I think that amnesty doesn't work. I think that's why I said one has to be able to earn their citizenship.
The federal government has not learned the lessons of Katrina?
No. I think the federal government has not learned its lessons. I think that they have failed terribly with Katrina, and I think there's a great potential there that they make the same mistake with California.
Can you see a dynasty? Will Maria follow in your place?
I doubt it, I tell you. But for her, the most important thing is to raise the children and us to be together as a family. She doesn't even like the job that I have now. She doesn't like the idea that I'm running again.
I think the fact that John McCain has an opportunity to talk to those young students, and Jerry Falwell invited him down there to do that, is a constructive and positive step.
And that'll be John Kerry if he runs?
He's going to run. If he runs, I'm supporting him.
Right now, I was talking to one senior Democratic strategist yesterday who said that you're basically saying only white people's votes count in those early states.
That's so much bunk. I don't know how to describe that comment in any other way than to say that that's absolutely ridiculous. The converse of that is to suggest that the people in New Hampshire and Iowa are insensitive to those issues and don't care about them.
New Hampshire is about...
I wouldn't have been the nominee if Iowa and New Hampshire didn't listen the way that they listen. I think they've earned their spurs, in a sense.
Finally, your decision is not affected in any way by Hillary Clinton. You're willing to challenge her?
My decision is not affected by any other candidate's decision. It wasn't in 2002 when I made the decision to run, and it will not be this time.
You know, you keep saying the same thing, and I keep saying the same, but it's true. You have a supply at an 8-year high, despite the international demand.
Look, what are ExxonMobil's problems? How much of the $3 of gas?
You can have the argument about what we need to do to combat terrorism, but the establishment of secret prisons, and if she telling me that you don't leak it, you've never leaked information.
Come
on, get out.
Come on.
You
people
guys,
do not
people
leak
every day in this town.
No, we're talking about
Please address all of your letters to Juan Williams.
You talk too much. I can't believe the things that you say.
When you meet the men and women who serve America in the military and in the government, you find the strength and character of this nation. You find courage, commitment, and the enduring belief that the best thing of all is what matters most: freedom.